Welcome to College Candids by Campus Bound. This is University of Rochester.
To start, could you introduce yourself and give a quick overview of the University of Rochester?
Yes, my name is Michelle Vogl. I'm an assistant director in the Office of Undergraduate Admissions at the University of Rochester. A quick overview and the really big key things to know about us is that we are a Tier 1 research university, so we do research at the absolute highest level, and we are a mid-sized university. So we have about just over 5,000 undergraduates, about the same size graduate population. So our undergrads actually get to get involved in research because of our size. And then we also have an open curriculum. So we have no core, no general education. All students enter undeclared. We emphasize student flexibility. You can move majors freely. We do ask that students declare a major before the end of their sophomore year. But beyond that, you can come in an engineer and you can transfer out of engineering. All you have to do is fill out a sheet of paper. You don't ever have to reapply to one of our schools within the schools of arts, sciences, and engineering.
What kind of student would be a great fit for your college?
Yeah, so students who are a really great fit for the University of Rochester are really highly motivated students who are really passionate about their academics. I would also say, because of our open curriculum, students who will really utilize the curriculum. So students do have to take classes across 3 areas. That's the humanities, the natural sciences, and the social sciences. So one of your majors will always fall into one of those categories. So if you're a social science major, we ask that you do any 3 classes that you want to in the humanities, and then any 3 classes that you want to in the natural sciences, and right there you filled the Rochester curriculum. So students who have interest across those 3 disciplines are always a great fit for the University of Rochester. But students who are curious, because research is such a big component of what we do, just under 80% of our undergraduates get involved in research. And students who are looking for a traditional residential campus experience, 90% of our students will live on campus in campus housing for all 4 years.
What makes a college application essay resonate with you and your fellow admissions counselors?
Yeah, I think students who are just honest and who are genuine as they're writing their essay, I think that's what really resonates. So our office is seeing over 20,000 applications a year. So don't try to be someone else, because it's going to show in the writing. And then also always try to write about yourself. So I've read some really great essays on someone's grandmother or someone's mentor, and I'm left thinking, wow, I would admit that person, but I learned nothing about the student who's applying. So always really try to make sure that it's about yourself. And there are topics that we tend to see more often, and it's perfectly fine to write on some of those topics, but make sure that it includes some self-reflection. So, a great example of that is sometimes, winning a big sports game, or if you've done a mission trip or something of that nature. There's absolutely nothing wrong with writing about those topics, but make sure that it's not just about the experience, but how that experience really changed you or impacted you as a person, because that's what we want to hear about. We're looking for more context on the student. We really just want to learn about who that student is, what motivates them, why they want to do the things that they want to do, and that essay is the best place for that.
What advice do you have to students that are going through this process?
Yeah, take a deep breath. It's certainly stressful, but my best advice is reach out to an admissions counselor when you're not sure of something. We are here to help. I know that it often seems like what we do is a bit of a mystery, and it's a little bit scary. And I will say, if you talk to your admissions counselors at the schools you want to apply to, we really are pretty transparent. So ask questions, and also engage with the admissions offices. We track demonstrated interest, which means that we want to admit students who are really showing that they're interested in being a student here. Many of our peer institutions do as well. So when an admissions counselor is in your high school, make sure that you're stopping by to say hi if your class schedule allows. If it doesn't, you can always send that admissions counselor an email. We totally understand if you can't meet with us, if you can't, miss a really big class or something like that. If a school offers interviews, always take advantage of that. If you can't get out to a campus, find a way to meet with that person when they're in your geographic area, or ask if you can chat via phone or Zoom or Skype. A lot of counselors are really willing to make accommodations, but I think it really benefits the student when they reach out and they show that they want to be a student there.